I want my money. That's all I want. I cried a lot. I was very upset because I feel like I was being taken advantage of.
You want the dress back?
No, I don't.
Well,
you can keep, no. Can you please, no. Can you please?
Oh,
no.
Wow.
I am a reborn doll artist. I have a surprise for you.
This is Judge Jerry Springer. Katrina Yackley claims she created custom gowns for her former friend's drag shows and helped him build his growing social platform. Since he racked up a big bill and didn't pay up, she's taking this queen to court. Craig Lux claims his former friend Katrina was helping him out during a tough time and offered him free custom clothing. But when his friend started taking credit for making him a star and demanded to be paid, now he thinks she's just being a drag.
Katrina, you are suing Craig, a friend of yours, because you say you designed and made some clothing for him and you want to be paid.
Yes, Your Honor, he owes me. He racked up a bill with 7 garments.
He owes you for 7 garments.
Yes, 7 garments of the total is $2,260. He was one of my best clients that I've ever had.
Okay.
And he's, I've never had, a problem with him paying me in the past.
Okay, so you assumed at some point he would pay you?
Yes, because I trusted him. Craig is actually a drag queen.
Yeah, okay.
And I actually promoted his OnlyFans. So OnlyFans is a platform where you can post content.
Yes.
It could be like baking and makeup videos.
Yes.
And Craig is, his content is like X-rated.
Oh.
So you have people who pay monthly subscription.
Yeah.
And that's just how that kind of works out.
Okay, and you design clothing for
yes,
him?
Yes, for his drag and for his OnlyFans.
Oh, there you go. You designed those outfits.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very nice.
But I've been designing for him now for about 3 years now.
Was he, oh, that's very nice. And was he, oh my God, have a dress just like that? No.
I didn't pay her for several of these garments because she came to me and asked me to wear them. So basically, I'm a walking billboard for her.
No, I never said that.
Yes, Katrina, you did. So she came to me with a couple of the ones that you see and asked me to wear them. So when I perform, I'm basically showing off her garments. And like she said, I have been a client of hers for 3 years. Your Honor, I did bring a video of me performing if you'd like to see it.
When you were designing for him, was he paying you at any time in the beginning? Was he paying you?
Yeah, at first he was, and he paid me for a good 2 years. And then this past year with the pandemic and having a hard time, he wasn't paying me.
Yeah.
So him being a great friend of mine at the time, I told him that we can work something out.
Have you ever had a client or a future customer come to you and say, hey, I saw the outfit you made, could you make one for me?
That was actually what happened with Craig. I've made for several queens, and he actually approached me, and you're under oath, just to let you know. Yes. And anyways, I made him stuff, and we collaborated. I took his measurements, I did patterns, and a lot of hard, work, time. I'm a full-time college student in nursing school.
Yes.
And, I only have like 2 or 3 days out of the week, if that. And he moved to Kentucky, and, I made this gown right here for a competition that is hand-beaded glass beads that took a long time.
You made that for him?
Yes.
That she never asked for payment for.
No, I did.
Never sent a bill, never asked for payment because she knew how expensive moves were.
So you think that she just made it for you so you would show it off to other people?
Yes, and in conversation, she said that she understood that moving was expensive, that she knew I still needed this because of the competition. But because of moving, she never asked for payment.
Why would you assume that suddenly the work that she does, the materials that she buys, she's going to pay for?
Because before I moved, every time she came to the bars, I was always getting her in VIP sections. I was covering her tabs. I was basically setting her up in the bars just to come and see her garments on me on stage.
So my thing, Your Honor, may I say something? I want my money. I don't want VIP section. I can pay for that my own. I can pay for my own drinks. I'm talking. I can pay for my own drinks. This garment that you see right here is a lot of money. So it was about.
How much went into that?
I'd say about 1,400. But I was like, I'll give it to you for like $725. I actually had to expedite it out. That dress is very, very heavy. And, you know, it took a lot of time, a lot of energy. My mom is sick. I take care of her on doing this as a part-time job.
Right.
And to me, this is just ridiculous because I just want my money. That's all I want because I don't want to waste your time, my time, or anybody else's time.
Well, you've been wasting my time.
Did you wear this?
I did not. It doesn't even fit right. So I actually had someone else make me a garment to wear. It was
That
actually
he probably
black.
didn't pay for.
I
as
did
well.
actually.
Did that annoy you that you made this outfit for him?
Yes. It took a lot of time, a lot of energy. That's hand beaded. And I actually didn't charge
Did
them the
he
full
ask
amount.
you specifically for an outfit for that event?
Yes,
You know,
because
he
it was
came
a
to you and
pageant.
says, I'm in a pageant.
Yes.
Please make me a dress. So you requested that she made. I understand you decided not to wear it, but did you ask her to make an outfit for
I
you?
did originally, but like she said, she took so much time taking my measurements and everything else, but it didn't even fit me right. It's too short. It was showing my shoes, which in pageants, that's automatic points
Well,
taken
that's
off.
his fault for not having the proper shoes. That's not my fault. I made the garment like he said.
It's like
the
3
shoes
inches
is on
short,
you.
girl.
No, the shoes is on you. I've cried a lot. I was very upset because I feel like I was being taken advantage of. You don't do that to someone. You know what I'm saying?
Part of the suit also is if you referred fans to his page, you would be paid.
Yes, Your Honor. It was about 100, and
can you
his
even tell that,
subscription.
How can you tell how many fans that he got were referred
Exactly.
by you?
He told me it was racking
And
up
never.
of how many. I'm talking. He was telling me how many people were coming to him, and I said, okay, that sounds great. It's $10 a month, 100 people. I take 25%. That's what, $250? You know, and it's just like I have a lot of people on social media. I network very well with people, and you're taking advantage of that as well. I don't appreciate that as a person. My time is very valuable, just like anybody else's.
Do you want the dress back?
No, I don't.
Well,
You can keep, no. Can you please, no, can you please?
Oh,
No.
wow.
I don't want it.
Don't hurt. Oh, yeah,
No,
don't hurt her. Don't hurt her. She's
I
the
don't.
she's the defendant
I don't
in the
want
next case.
Let's take it, girl.
I don't want it.
Well, you should.
That's
have
like
sent it
spitting.
with
That's like
stains.
spitting food in my face or spitting in my face.
What?
That's really disrespectful.
Just like how you've been stalking me, going to my old job, asking everybody.
Okay, first of all, I
rubbing
like to
my name
eat.
through the dirt.
So I went there, and they told me that you weren't working there and you were working down the bar down the street. Of course, I'm going to try after I'm leaving the restaurant to see if you were there, and you were. You've been there for 4 months.
Yep.
I said we can work something out, payment plans, whatever. And he texted me I don't know if you have the evidence.
The text I have is where Craig says, I just moved back from Kentucky in March. I guess I'll pay you back. I didn't realize you wanted me to pay you back. But if that will fix our friendship, then I will once I get a new job.
Yes.
Right. Well, that ship has sailed. I don't.
Well, the Kentucky thing, Your Honor, if I may say something.
Yeah.
He moved there for a man. He
so
moved
why
there.
are you bringing up my life?
Well, he moved there. Well, I'm explaining. So he moved there with a man, and they were there together for a couple of months. Things didn't work out, and that's why it was really expensive moving back, which I totally understand it is. But run me my money. I don't care about your personal life. I want my money.
You're not taking the dress back.
No, he has a job. He can pay me.
That's a separate thing, but you're not
Right.
taking the
No,
dress.
I don't want this. We can like burn it. You can take it home to your
for it.
wife. I don't care.
Feed it to
I
the
don't want
dogs.
it. This is made strictly for him. That's gross. Anyways, this is made just for him. Like it takes
Yeah.
more money, and some people don't want to put money
You
into a
shouldn't have been
dress
rubbing
that,
my name through the dirt.
you know.
Okay.
Maybe I would.
That's
pay
just
you.
why I don't want it. You know.
I don't think there's any question. She put work into it. She produced it.
She did.
You know, there's skill involved in that. That is one of her jobs. It is not fair to assume that she's giving you that for nothing. It's a business to you, and you're in this business. But you also have the responsibility to let the client know ahead of time that you expect to be paid, when you expect to be paid, and if he's in difficult times, you were very nice. He was a friend. You said, you know, I'll give you some time, but you will pay for the materials and the work that I do. Because that wasn't clear, because by the text that you submitted, it indicates that he didn't know that he was supposed to pay, but afterwards agreed to. And I'm saying he's going to pay. He's not going to pay $2,260. He's going to pay $2,000 for it. And so I find for you, you're entitled to $2,000.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Good luck.
I don't think I should have to pay for something that I was never discussed payment until after the fact.
It was very devastating to me because I put a lot of time and energy into that beautiful, gown, and for him not to wear it is really ridiculous to me, and it really hurt my feelings a lot.
Doll maker Tracy Carthorne claims she was simply sitting in her car when the defendant crashed into the back of it. She says she made multiple attempts to settle it in person, but says each time the defendant didn't even remember who she was. Well, he'll remember her now because she is suing for $1,755. Defendant Jacob Hicks says he only lightly bumped into the back of her car and insists he didn't do the damage that she claims he caused.
You are suing him because you're saying he ran into your truck?
Yes. I am a reborn doll artist, and I
A
make
reborn doll artist?
Yes. I make realistic dolls
Oh.
that look as close as possible to real infants and toddlers.
And that's a doll, it's not a real person?
No, it's a doll.
Wow.
And each doll is handmade, so each doll is a unique piece of art. I have a surprise for you, and I had made you a doll.
Oh,
A Jerry Springer doll, and I wanted to surprise
man.
you with it. Yes.
Looks just like you, Judge.
yeah. Let's be honest, I'm a doll. Okay. That's very good. But what does it have to do with your truck being hit?
Okay, I was on my way to mail off a doll that to one of my customers, and I decided to stop at a Starbucks. Is it okay if I go to the monitor
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I was driving
That's
to the...
you?
Yes. And I
Okay.
made a left turn
Whoop, nice turn.
and parked on a corner. Before I can get out of my car, I looked in
Oh.
the rearview window. Jacob came and he crashed right into me. But he was just sitting there in the car and he wasn't moving. Is it okay if I go back to...
Sure, sure.
And so when I said maybe he's drunk, that's when he jumped up and he said, drunk? He said, I wasn't drunk, I'm just tired. And when the police came, Jacob got back in the car and he pulled up the street near where the police were at.
Did you get a ticket, by the way?
Oh, yeah, I did get a fine.
Oh, so you did get a ticket. Okay.
And then when the police came over to me, they handed this to me.
So they're just handing you what his name is, phone number, address, so you can get in touch with him.
Exactly.
What communication did you have with her?
Before the incident, absolutely nothing. I
Right,
did
right.
receive
But the incident, what happened?
basically, kind of bumped into her barely, you know what I mean?
Were you going into Starbucks?
Oh, no, I was actually on my way to open my friend's shop. He has a clothing store.
Do you have a diagram?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yeah, as you can see
Okay,
here.
so she's parked there, or she's
Yeah.
moving in.
Yeah, I'm coming in from this way. As you can see, I come in, little bump. I did hit her.
What's this music?
This is me. I actually make music. I'm an up-and-coming artist in Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? I do my thing. I'm trying to make it.
So she
you know what
makes
I mean?
dolls and you make music.
We all do something. Am I right?
Yeah, well, I don't do anything. My first question is, did you not see that she was in that space?
Well, it was kind of weird. Like she was like going, like it looked like she was parking, but like I thought she might have been moving out. And I really just like let my foot off the brake and rolled into her. I mean,
I see.
I didn't really hit her, but going 3-4 miles an hour.
But you said in your statement that she was backing up.
Yeah, it looked like I couldn't really tell.
Did you think you were going to park there or what?
I was just trying to pull behind her, and then it looked like she might have backed up a little bit. That's when I was trying to move forward, and it was a small bump. Like I said, no more than 5 miles an hour.
That's not what happened. I was parked, like literally parked, and I was about to get out the car.
Yeah.
When he drove down and just hit me.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah, I did at the time.
You do have car insurance at the time.
Yeah.
Did you then call your insurance company?
I was trying to get on the phone with them. The cops were kind of impatient.
Yeah, I don't mean just at that moment, but in general, knowing that you hit her car.
Well, no, because we actually had an agreement.
And what was
I have
that?
text messages. She was gonna get $100. I was gonna just give it to her. She literally said she just doesn't want to do this.
I had went to Jacob's store after the accident, and he said, you know, I want to apologize for hitting you. I'm so sorry, but can I ask you a question? And I said, yes. He said, was you in the car when I hit you? And I said, yes, I was in the car. He said, oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine. He said, okay, well, here go my insurance information. I went home and called the phone number, and they said it was Gap Insurance. So I contacted Jacob. I said, Jacob, this is gap insurance. This isn't regular insurance. And he said, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry. I'll just go ahead and pay for all of your damages. And I said, you know what? Since it's just a fender bender, I said, just give me $100 and we'll just call it even.
Okay.
He said, come to my store and I'll give you the $100. So the next day I went to his store and I walked in and he was sitting there and he looked at me and he said, may I help you? I said, you don't remember who I am? And he said, no. And I said, I'm the person you hit at Starbucks.
No, if you want me to be honest with you, Your Honor.
Oh, well, you might as well be. I want to know why you didn't figure out how to get her $100. If somebody comes and says, hey, $100 and we'll call it even, that's a great deal for you.
I agree 100%. I told her to give me a call, give me a heads up when you're going to come in. And I send a text and it just doesn't deliver. And then I assume she blocked my number. And I see this text right here. I never got this. As you can even see at the bottom of it, it doesn't say delivered. So I never got that text message.
I have a copy of the text where he said that he had the $100, but he said he will text me and let me know when to come pick it up. I waited 4 days, and I didn't hear from him on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and that's when I sent him the last text and said,
I mean, like I
I'm
said,
taking you to court.
I tried to text her. I was calling her.
Wait a second. Okay.
Nothing was going through because she must have blocked my phone.
Okay.
I didn't block his number.
Why were you willing to settle for 100?
Because I thought it was a small bumper fender bender, so I didn't think there was that much damage done until I went and got an estimate, and they said underneath the bumper, a part of the exhaust had broke when he hit it.
Oh,
you
so
just
now
can't see it from the outside, so I was about to cheat myself.
As you can see
Also,
there, though, if you look, you can see that it's scratched on top. There's no possible way I could have got under that car and hit the exhaust.
No, when you hit
and honestly,
it, no.
I know cars, Your Honor, and me bumping something at 5 miles an hour, especially a Ford Explorer.
Well, Judge, you had the estimate from
it wouldn't have done that much damage.
The body shop.
Here is the estimate of the damage. It comes to $1,754. You had an opportunity to settle this thing for $100.
Yeah, I tried to.
Like
I said, I couldn't get in contact.
You're not trying hard enough. So we're not talking about who's responsible here. You were responsible. The $1,755 is, as I look at it, more than, it wasn't as if you had a newly painted, I mean, you know, they brought it back to as good as new. When I look at this miscellaneous stuff, that doesn't do anything for me. So I'm going to say $1,200 for the plaintiff.
I feel like the plaintiff tried to extort money out of me, honestly. It started from $100, went up to $1,700, and now we ended at $1,200, so.
And he just kept giving me the runaround and the runaround, so no, I think it's fair that I did bring him to court.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. For more Judge Jerry, click here. For more Jerry Springer, click here.